Hey guys, it's your boy Calvin with another one. Um, usually I'm always working when I come to you guys to talk to you. Um, but I just wanted to really express how I feel about you guys and this channel. I really appreciate and I really thank you guys for helping me get to 1,000 subscribers. But I still need you guys' help. I need you to like my videos. I would like for this video to get 1,000 likes if possible. If you dislike it, just go ahead and hit that dislike button. But I basically want to talk to you guys today on things you need to know about purchasing homes in Detroit. Now I am going to be launching an ebook. So it's the first time me doing an ebook or whatnot. So if you're interested in this ebook, I would like for you to email me at herosquad.pm@gmail.com if you're going to be interested in this pre-order my ebook. But I just want to talk to you guys, just to kind of give you guys a head up of what you will expect purchasing homes in Detroit for the people that are out of town. One of the things that I would like for you guys to do is definitely find a property management company and also find a good contractor that can handle renovating your property and being able to be consistent with giving you updates and whatnot if you're going to be out of town. Also, when it comes to the dealing with the Detroit Land Bank, you have to be proactive. Right now, from what I've kind of heard, don't take this by fact, but it's like a lot of new people on that side, dealing with the pandemic or whatnot. So they got it's a lot of new compliance reps, and what a compliance rep is the person that's going to be staying in contact with you, letting you know like, hey, I need updates or whatnot. So some of them are a little strict, but you also gotta let them know like, hey, it is a pandemic. But yeah, so just be prepared for those type of things. And then also having your mind, you have to secure your property. You have to secure your property. Me, I have different ways that I secure my property, and that's going to be also in my ebook. But traditionally, how the book says you should renovate a property, you can't do that in Detroit. You go in there and try to put follow some type of guidelines. Hey, put the furnace in, put the furnace in first, and your hot water tank in first, and it's going to be taken right out the property. That'll be the first thing that gotta go, because you just don't do that. You gotta actually kind of work backwards in a way, So in this whole journey of renovating home, of course, I didn't have any real estate experience, and when it came to regular experience, it was handyman experience. What I learned from my dad. I really just took a leap of faith, and of course I was getting cussed out by my wife every day, telling her like, hey, we're going to be moving from the suburbs, to stop paying rent to buy a house. I was getting cussed out every day. Still can hear in the back of my head now. But I stuck with it, and with hard work and determination, I was able to build on that. And like as of today, I have 13 purchased properties from the Detroit Land Bank. So it speaks for itself. I have been featured on their YouTube page. You can go see me. I think it's called their Buyer Spotlight. You'll see a video of me there. At that time, I had only 5 purchases, and that was actually like maybe 2 years ago, I think. 2 years ago, a year? No, it was a year ago. I think it was like a year ago. So yeah, I've been busy, So, I just wanted to sit down and just talk to you guys about this type of stuff. And then also, let me know what you would like to see on my channel. You know, I think I want to have more sit downs to talk. And also, if you guys have questions, make sure you leave them in the comment section. And I'm going to try to address your questions and give you answers in my, upcoming videos. You know, it's crazy sitting back thinking about like, hey, I've purchased 13 properties from the Detroit Land Bank. And, coming from where I come from, I only have a high school diploma. I don't have any, master's degree and stuff like that. So when people say, hey, I can't do this, I can't, I don't know how to do this, or, and I look at them, I don't just believe in that. I kind of just like, I kind of let them know like, hey, if that be the case, then I should have just gave up a long time ago, So, but it's perseverance, I'm not no flashy guy that's going to, that's my sons in the background. I do apologize. I'm not going to edit that out. It's real. It shows you it's real, and that's what you're going to get when you, on this channel is real, not no fake, I don't even know. It's organic this way, guys, and that's how I'm gonna keep it. I was trying to figure out if I'm gonna do the flashy stuff and gas y'all up. No, I'm not gassing nobody up. I'm gonna tell you the straight real. When it comes to investing, if you want to build wealth, they're not going to make any more new land. There's no land being created. So if you can buy it, buy it. And then also I also think I'm gonna do a video on telling you guys how much I spent on this fourplex or apartment building. I think I'm gonna do a video on that, for sure. Going into these properties and trying to get a property in Detroit. If you live in Detroit, you know how our city is. You gotta have some vision. You gotta be able to see the end product, and that's what keeps you motivated. With me, far as funds, I work a 9-to-5 job. So that's how I get it. And so it can be done. I got 2 kids and I got a whole family, and I was able to do it. First house I moved into it, and I didn't even have a toilet in it. You know what I'm saying? No toilet, no kitchen, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? I went to work every day while my wife stayed with her parents. So don't tell me you can't do it. What else? Shoot. Just going into it, you really just want to have a to-do list. You look at I don't want to give up too much because I'm literally going to be putting all this in my ebook, but I just wanted to chop it up with you guys. I just haven't chopped it up. It's been cold outside. It's just really been crazy. It's been crazy. And then also shout out to everybody that's making videos now, about the land bank and everything like that. I see you guys. I love your grind, keep it up, So, when it came to my first property, I went into it not knowing what to really do. I was spending money here and there, didn't know really what to do. And now sitting back thinking about it, how I should have approached it is I should have had a to-do list, and that to-do list will consist of windows and doors. Windows and doors, secure the property. And then from there, if the electricity is salvageable, because typically they cut the lines in the basement. So you usually, depending on how old the house is, if you see that knob and tube wire, and that's usually black, and you'll see like these 2 knobs and the wires going through it, you'll see those, or you'll see the black cable that's it's real thick, but it's old cable. And I always say, if you got a chance to gut that stuff out and take that stuff out and put new electrical in, I would say do it. You know, and then if it's your first house, I recommend you buying a small house. When I mean small house, between 700 to barely 1,000 square feet, and not a house that's 2 stories. You want to do 1 story, and the reason why I say 1 story is because it's easier to repair the roof, because most likely whatever you buy from the land bank is probably going to have roof damage, roof problems if you're buying it from the Own It Now, and that's typically where I buy is from the Own It Now. So you definitely want to make sure that it's like and what I mean like a ranch style type, but you don't want something with a high roof where it's going to be expensive for a roofer to get up there. You know, you might be able to get up there with a ladder and put a tarp on it. But yeah, so you also, you know, so back on electricity. So, and you know, typically you buy your electrical panel and all your wire, you probably come out parts, almost $300 or whatever, you know, and you buy your ground wire and everything. You buy your Romex, your wire cable. You spend about $500 something, and then if you got somebody that knows how to do it, you know, or can assist you do it, and you can pull a homeowner's permit. And that's easy. You just go downtown. A lot of times people are like, oh, I got to pull a permit or whatever. You go downtown. If you plan on living there, you can pull a homeowner's permit, which basically you're responsible. You do the work. If you do the work the proper way, you know, like code, they'll pass you an inspection, you know. The next thing is, I always say get your electrical in. So the electrical, you can literally get that in immediately, because typically DT will come out and check your meter box, check the circuit breaker box, the panel, make sure it's grounded, and they'll put your meter in there. And hey buddy. Hey. That's Noah. You can always get the electrical in, and from there, yes son.
What are you doing?
I'm doing a video for YouTube.
And Jay?
Not for Jay. But can I finish my video? My subscribers are waiting. Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so love that boy. And that's my why. That's my why, if y'all wanted to know. But yeah, so they can, you know, I always say get the electricity in. Now, if you're a person that doesn't have a place to stay and whatnot, and you know, you're trying to buy this to get you a house, you get your electricity and your plumbing in, and if you got a bad roof, put a tarp on that boy, and make sure your doors and windows up, and seal up any cracks around it. You can sit there and fix that boy up. All you gotta do is fix up one room, you know, and you can get it, you know. But I always say electricity and the plumbing, typically, usually, you know, running PEX pipe is actually really easy. But typically you have to get, you can get the diagram from the water department. Might be on their website now. But you got to do you have to reach out to the Detroit Water Department and, you know, give them your deed. You're going to get the deed at closing. You're going to submit a deed, do an application. You have to pay a $150 deposit to the water company to put, it's like a hold on the account. You know, they hold a $150 deposit, and then they will schedule a technician to come out to put a new meter in. Now, you don't have to have all the water lines hooked up. And what I mean is that basically you'll do I have a video showing my cousin is a licensed plumber. He was actually doing my water line. The water meter had hookup. So you do it from the floor up, elbow over, and then they put a temporary pipe there, which will be the same distance of a water meter. And then you go straight up, elbow going out, and that's all you need. And then the water company will put a meter in right there. And, you know, if you turn the water on, it just will spill out. But you can get, you know, get your connections, and so you can do your PEX. PEX is really easy. It's like Legos. Now, the actual main plumbing stuff, that can be kind of tricky, you know. I actually did that for the first time myself, and it came out pretty good. I mean, you can check my other videos of me doing at the apartment building. It came out pretty good, no leaks, and that was like the first time I actually went that hard. typically I usually have, if it's a smaller house, you're probably just gonna have it broken at the floor, and all you gotta do is get a sledgehammer or a little mini jackhammer, break up the floor, dig it out, and then you're gonna need a grinder with a metal blade on it. Cut that, boom, put a boot on it, get the boot from Home Depot, with an elbow going straight up, put a clean out, which will be a Y, go straight up. You know, go straight up, and you know, you can figure it out. It's not, if you're handy, you can figure it out, you know. Also, get that, once you get that toilet in, you good, you know. But I'm not gonna drop all this. I'm not gonna tell y'all the whole shebang. I'm putting all this in my ebook. So, you know, definitely putting all this in my ebook. And let's see here. And the land bank just only requires you to have, if you know, I typically tell people, you know, hey, let them know that you're gonna be moving into it. You need 1 bedroom, kitchen, bathroom, all have to be functional. And when I mean bedroom functional, maybe a TV, blow up mattress, or whatever is showing that, you know, somebody's living there. All the debris around the property has to be clear, windows and doors, and furnace and hot water tank. And you have to send them a usage of gas, electricity, and water usage. They will take the house right off the list. Easy. Now you do have to get your home inspection. They do require that. So if it's a single family home, that home inspection is going to cost you $250. You schedule that with the building and safety department. So that you do need that, but you get that in the beginning. So in the beginning, you do call the water company, get the water turned on in your name. You got to have your $150 application fee with your deed. Schedule your home inspection with the building and safety department. They come out, and what they do is they give you a list of everything that needs to be done. And typically, all the houses are going to say and that list is going to say 3 permits are needed. And that means, you know, your heating and cooling, electrical, and plumbing. That's what they're going to say. And for the most part, for the most of the houses. And then you got to get it to your compliance person. And then what you do is you get your property up and running. You know, I always say focus on, you know, once you get your windows and doors in, get your bedroom, make sure if your roof is good. If it's not good, get a tarp to put on that boy. And, you know, you want to get it off the list as fast as possible. You know, I'm 13 houses in, so I would know this. Yep. So, I think that's it for today, guys. Also, man, please subscribe to the channel, support the channel. If y'all want me to create more content, y'all gotta support the channel. It says 77% of my viewers are non-subscribers. So, you know, support your channel, you know, or just if you don't want to subscribe to the channel, that's fine. Just leave a like. That helps me out as well, too. All right, thank you. Y'all have a great day.